Language fundamentals. Are you getting right? Language fundamentals. Just we completed, right? Correct. Language fundamentals. Just the basic idea. What are various identifiers are there? Or what reserved words are there? What are various identifiers? Reserved words. Okay, like sir. Next and after the. Okay, sir. Next escape characters. Next immutability. Sir, mutability. Next the basic idea about all general data structures, everything we covered already at the part of language fundamentals, right? Sir, now the next cinema, what we require to talk, sir, the most valuable concept, very important concepts are operators concept. Remember that almost sir, few days I have to talk about this operators concept. Okay, sir, next topic, what we have to discuss about operators concept, right? Sir, can you please tell what is operator? Are you getting what is operator? Operators concept we require to talk, sir. Sir, don't think too much. Don't think too much. Sir, what is operator? In our normal life, in our normal day-to-day life, have you ever heard operator? Operator? Yes, sir, computer operator, DTP operator. Are you getting that? DTP operator, next projector operator, next mission operator. Like there are several times we heard about operator. Okay, the person who is doing some activity, who is doing some operation, that person is by default considered as operator. Normal terminology, known terminology only. Operators, right? Sir, if I can use plus is an operator which is the responsible to perform addition. Are you getting right? Which is the responsible to perform what? Addition, right? Sir, similarly, minus is an operator which is the responsible to perform certain operation. Sir, the person who is doing certain activity, who is doing certain operation is called operator, right? Okay. Sir, now this is about what operator, right? Sir, in Python, what are various operators are possible? You people should aware, sir. Do you know? Sir, first, I will talk about arithmetic operators. Sir, Python supports these kind of operators, right? First, I will talk about arithmetic operators, right? Sir, next relational operators. Relational. Sir, second one I require to talk about relational operators. Relational operators are comparison operators, right? Relational operators are comparison operators, like, okay. So this is the second one what we have. Next, the third ones are logical operators. Okay, third logical operators, right? So next, after completing logical operators, we require to talk about bitwise operators. Bitwise operators. Next, assignment operators. Assignment operators. Next, the sixth ones are some special operators are there. Okay, membership operators, like there are some special operators are there, sir. These operators concept we require to talk. Are you able to understand, right? So Python supports these type of operators, right? What are the first operators are? Arithmetic operator, relational or comparison operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators, and the special operators. Mostly 90% of minimum operators by default got covered related to this one. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Yes, this is the agenda related to our operators concept, right? Sir, now let me talk about arithmetic operators, right? Sir, can you please tell which are arithmetic operators, right? Anyone, can you please tell? Plus, next minus, yes man, plus minus, multiplication, division, and the modulo. From our childhood onwards, we are discussing, we know already, right? Sir, plus operator, sir, addition operator, subtraction operator, multiplication operator. This one is nothing but division operator. This one is by default considered, yeah, okay, modulo operator. Okay, sir, make sure this is addition operator. Addition operator, right? Sir, what is this one, sir? Subtraction. Are you getting? Subtraction operator. Remember. Next, the third one, sir. This one is multiplication operator. Okay, multiplication operator. Sir, fourth one, multiplication operator. Fourth one, division operator. Okay, division operator, right? Sir, now the last one, sir, modulo operator. Remember, sir, these words already you people aware. I don't think, sir, we are covering modulo operator. We are covering these words are first time. Like, I don't think each and every person, whoever there, sir, in the online, every person can aware these operators, right? Because from our childhood onwards, we are discussing this in C language, C++, Java, in every other language, most of the people already aware, man. Okay, sir, now take a bit very special care. There are two special arithmetic operators are there in Python. These operators, most of the languages are not having, sir. take very special care, sir. What those operators, right? Okay, sir, here, what is these operators, sir? Can you spell out? Okay, sir, slash. This one is division operator. Regarding this one is nothing but what? Division operator, but the same another slash. Okay, this operator is by default considered. Yes, anyone, can you please tell? Anyone, can you please tell? Yes. What is this operator, sir? Anyone, can you please tell? Okay, good. Most of the people, yes, man. Only 2 members responded. I want each and every person should respond. Nirmal Kumar, you are coming from Java. That's why you are using sir, slash symbol is nothing but comment like. No. It is not comment, man. It is an operator. It is not comment. Yes, it's an operator. Yes. Can you please tell what is this operator, sir? Anyone, can you please guess something? Yes. Anyone, can you please guess something? What is this operator, sir? Okay. Make sure this operator is also known as, sir, division operator. Remember. What is this one, sir? This operator is also known as division operator. But it is also division. Where is the difference, right? This division operator is also known as floor division. Division followed by floor operation. Good, Agarwal. Good, Shubham. Sir, this is floor division operator, sir. Sir, what is the meaning of floor division? I will discuss. Don't worry about that, sir. Okay, sir. First division operator, then floor function by default is going to be happen. Sir, floor and seal, like you may aware, sir, floor before nearest integer value, something like floor operator, right? Next, sir, star. Okay, sir, single star means multiplication operator. Single star means what? Multiplication operator, right? Sir, what is this star? 2 stars, right? Not multiplication, sir. Sir, this is exponential. Are you getting that? Exponent operator, or we can use the word exponent operator, or we can use the word power operator. Power, sir, a power b. Are you getting that? Power operator, a power b. 2 power 4, 3 power 5, something like these operators are by default considered arithmetic operators, right? Sir, in most of the other languages, we have only these operators, but in Python, these two special operators also, there, sir, you people should aware clearly. Any explanation is required after this? Can you please confirm? Are you in a position to understand, right? Are you able to understand? These are the things. Sir, what is the functionality? Can you please explain? Like you people may ask, sir. With a small example, let me talk about this, sir. Okay. Sir, I'm taking test.py. Okay. Sir, test.py I'm taking. Just observe that, sir. Sir, I'm taking A is equal to 10, sir. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 2. Like this, I have two variables are there, sir. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 2, sir. Now I'm taking print of, okay, print of, sir, A plus B. Are you getting that? Print of A plus B is what I want to do, sir. A plus B I'm trying to print, sir. A plus B is equal to something like A plus B, like this I'm taking. Sir, why don't you take remaining A minus B? A minus B is nothing but like A minus. Next time after that, here do you know A into B. Sir, what about A into B? Like this, right? Okay, sir, A into B. Last one, sir, A by B. Sir, I'm taking A by B, something like. Next, sir, I'm taking last one more, A modulo B. Just I'm trying to print A modulo B, sir. That's all. Sir, now anyway, floor operation, exponential operation, at last floor division, I will cover. Don't worry about that, sir. A plus B, A minus B, A into B, A by B, like this. Can you please tell, anyone, can you please tell what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Yes, first one, A plus B. Array, respond. What is the answer, sir? A plus B. A plus B, 12. Okay, 10 plus 2, A minus B. What about its value, sir? A minus B. What about its value? 8. Okay, some people told, Nirmal Kumar, some people told, sir, this one is the comment like. In Python, comment always starts with hash symbol. Observe the symbol, right? Okay, This one itself is treated as comment, sir. In our Java, sir, something like slash slash, but here we can use the word like this, right? Sir, next, A into B. A into B. Can I spell out what is the answer, sir? A into B, 20. Don't worry about that. Sir, now A percentage B. What is the answer? Anyone can you please tell? Yes, immediately you have to tell. Each and every person should respond, man, for this especially. Sir, A by B. A by B. What is the answer? Respond. Each and every person whoever there online, compulsory want to listen some answer output from you. Sir, especially A by B. Please, can you please tell? Can you please tell? All the people should respond. What is the answer by default you are going to get? Okay, remember that. Sir, out of 100, if I can ask this question, 99% of the people are going to tell, sir, A by B, 10 by 2 is nothing but division operator, 5, sir. Regarding 5 is the answer. Take a bit very special care, sir. Very special care, sir. Division operator always work for floating point arithmetic only. The result of division operator is always float value. It never going to return int value, man. Remember that. That's why, can you please tell what is the answer by default you are going to get? 5.0. Remember, 5.0. Sir, it's not 5. Remember, okay? The division operator always work for. The division operator always work for, okay, always work for, okay, floating point arithmetic. It never going to return integer value, right? Sir, if I can take like this, A percentage B, can you please tell what is the answer? If I divide 10 by 2, 10 by 2, what about its value, sir? Anyone, can you please tell what about its value? A percentage B is nothing but 0. Because if I divide 10 by 2, what is the remainder? Remainder itself is nothing but 0, sir. Percentage means modulo operator. Modulo operator means remainder, sir. Remember that. What is the remainder? By default, we are going to get, sir, 0, like this, right? Next, up to this, let me cross check, and then we will talk about, sir, what is double star. Next, and after that, floor division, that part I will discuss, right? Sir, let me go to command prompt. Okay, D:Durga classes py test.py. Regarding, I'm trying to execute, sir, py test.py. Okay, like that. Sir, can you please tell? Observe that A plus B, 12, 8, 20, 5.0. This special concentration must be required about this one, sir. A by B is nothing but what about its value, sir? 5.0. A percentage B is equal to 0. Sir, any doubt? Array, respond. Any doubt? Only one thing you people should aware, sir. Division operator in Python always generate float value. Remember that, sir. Okay, division operator in Python always generate float value, except that all the remaining things are whatever the things we learned in our childhood, same things by default are going to be there, sir. Remember, sir. Now, what about remaining two operators, right? Some people may ask, can you please tell what is the first operator, sir? Floor division. Floor division, sir. This is floor division. Next, and after that, A power B. Sir, A power B. Can you please guide, sir? What is the answer by default we are going to get? Yes, respond each and every person. A floor division. Only this one. I'm talking about only this. Sir, please tell what is the answer? Yes, respond each and every person. Is it 5 or 5.0? Is it 5 or 5.0? Very important terminology. Can you please tell 5 or 5.0? Okay, remember. So make sure, sir, floor division operator. Sir, very important point. Division operator always generates. Sir, float value. But a floor division can work, sir, for both the float values and int values. If the arguments are int type, the result is always int type only. If the arguments are float type, the result is always float type. Remember that. But here, both the arguments are int type only. That's why 5, sir. 5. Remember that. Sir, what is this one? Floor division operator, right? So that's why the value is 5. Okay. Now, A power B. Sir, power operator simply 10. A means 10. 10 power 2. 10 power 2 means what? 10 power 2 means what? Okay, 100. Are you getting? 10 power 2 means what? 100. 100 by default, you people should aware. Remember that. Sir, 10 square is nothing but 100. Let me execute this code. Let me execute this code. Am I in a position to understand, right? Okay. 5. A star B is nothing but A power B is nothing but 100, sir. Yes. So, this is what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay. Sir, now some people still having the doubt. Yes, definitely. Maybe a chance of having the doubt, sir. Sir, 10, what is the main difference between, sir, this operator and the normal division, floor division, right? Sir, here 10 by 2, 10 and 2. That's why you may not see much difference. But here, let me take one more example, sir. A is equal to 10.5 I'm taking. B is equal to 2 I'm taking, sir. Observe a bit very, very carefully, sir. A is equal to 10.5. B is equal to 2, sir. Can you please tell what is the value of A by B? Yes, each and every person should respond. A by B. Can you spell out what the values are? Good. Each and every person, especially Partha Sardi, you have to respond because you are raising this doubt. Yes. What is the output we are going to get, sir? Sir, if you remember, right? Division operator always talks about floating point value only. That's why the answer is 5.25. Remember that, sir. What is the answer, sir? 5.25. 25 is the answer. 5.25. A by B. But if I can take A by B, what is the answer, sir? A floor division, sir. Sir, actually 5.25, right? Floor value. We require to consider only floor value. Please respond. What is the answer? Respond each and every person. Yes, here don't get confused. Sir, I told very clearly. Sir, let me repeat once again that point, and after listening that point, please respond, sir. Division operator, result is always float value only. Whether your arguments are int type, whether your arguments are float type, the result is always float type. Sir, this floor division operator, the result can be either int value or float value. If the arguments are int type, remember that. If the arguments are int type, then the result is int type. If the arguments are float type, then the result is always float type, sir. Remember, sir, this one is going to return either int value or float value. Both options are there. Sir, when it's going to return int value, when it's going to return float value, sir, make sure. If the arguments both are int type, then it's always going to return int value. If the arguments are float type, then the result is always going to return what? Float type, sir. Make sure. Now, can you please tell A by B? Sir, A float type. The arguments are float type. That's why the answer is always float only. Always float, but it is the floor. That's why 5.0 is the answer. Okay, remember that. 5.0, because floor operation is going to be happen. Floor operation means, sir, I don't want to consider 0.25 or something like sir, most nearest int value, but in float form we are going to get floor. Floor means what? Array floor means what? Before nearest number. Sir, seal means next nearest number is the seal. Sir, 5.25 for this floor, if I can apply, sir, 5.0 is the answer. Clear? Thoda confusion. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, here let me execute that so that you people can aware, sir. Sir, I'm taking 10.5. B the 2 only. Can you please tell what the answer? What is the answer? First one, 12.5 is the answer. Sir, second one, 10.5 minus. Sir, 8.5 is the answer. Like the remaining cases also. Now, observe that. Observe what is the output by default you are going to get, sir. Yes, have a look once, sir. 12.5, 8.5, 21.0, 5.25, 5.25. But here, sir, 5.0 only. 5.25, 5.0 only. Next, A power B, 110.25 like this, right? Okay. Sir, now take a bit very, very special care. Nirmal Kumar, sir, you are asking regarding to? Yes. Oh, regarding to floor, right? You are asking regarding to floor. Sir, floor division always going to return nearest the integer value, but in float style. Remember that, sir. Nearest integer value in float style. 5.2 is not int value. So that's why it's always going to return 5.0 only. Is it clear? Nirmal Kumar, are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. So what the use something like sir, very simple. Maybe a chance sometimes we may require to consider only, sir, without what we call 0.25 or 0.3 something like. I don't want, sir. Can you please consider only can you please consider only, sir, numeric value only? If you have such a type of terminology, happily we can go for what, sir, division operator, floor division operator, right? Sir, I want int value only, then happily you can use typecast operation, no problem at all. Clear, sir? These are two extra operators whatever we have. Remember that, sir. Can you please tell total how many arithmetic operators are available? Yes, how many arithmetic operators are available? 7 arithmetic operators are there, sir. Okay, sir, extra 2 operators are floor division. Next and after that what, sir? Exponential operator or power operator, right? Sir, make sure floor, the result is always, respond, the result of floor operation is always, the result of floor operation is always float value only. Sir, what about this one? It can return either int or float. Sir, if both arguments are int, then the result is int. If arguments are float type, then the result is what? Float, sir. Make sure. Okay. Sir, this is, it is applicable for integral arithmetic as well. Yes, it is applicable for floating point arithmetic also. But simple, sir, this division operator always going to return only floating point value, only float data type only, right? Sir, clear? Any explanation is required? Yes, man. Are you in a position to understand? Okay, that's all. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. 10 by 3. What the answer? Immediately you have to respond. 10 by 3. What the answer? Arey, 10 by 3. What the answer? Huh? Arey. Yes, man. 10 by 3. What the answer? If I can take, yes, because division operator always going to return. Float value only. Don't get the doubt. 3.33333 and so on. Okay, don't worry about that. 3.3333 like 10 by 3. Sir, 10 division 3. What about its value? Floor division, sir. What about its value? 3.0. Remember that. Okay, sir. Why man? Floor division. Because it is the int value, right? 3. Don't get confused, because both arguments are what type? Int type. That's why it is always going to return int value only. Sir, 10.0 by 3. Can you please tell what the answer? What is the answer? Have you observed, right? Now here float argument, but here both are int arguments. That's why make sure don't get confused, right? Okay, that's all. This is about floor division and the normal division. Next and after that exponential. That is what extra thing what you people should require to aware, sir. Next, one more, sir, small thing I have to explain, sir. This plus operator. Plus operator means what? Arithmetic addition operator. Correct, right? Plus operator applicable for str type also. Remember this one. Plus operator is applicable for string type also. Sir, in that case, it is considered string concatenation operator. Okay, string concatenation operator, right? Sir, do you know in Java is it available or not? Array, plus operator in Java, happily we can use for string, no problem at all, sir. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. In Python, you can specify string either within single quote, or within double quote, something like you can able to do that. Okay, sir, Durga plus 3 I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Yes, each and every person should respond. Durga plus 3. What is the answer we are going to get? Don't try to execute. Tell the answer. Don't do execution parallelly. What is the answer by default you are going to get? Sir, obviously, if at least one argument is the string type, plus operator always acts as string concatenation. Remember that, sir. At least one argument is the string type, plus operator always acts as string concatenation. That's why, can you please tell what is the output by default we are going to get? Durga 3. Are you able to understand? Array, respond, man. Are you able to understand, right? Why you are silent? I didn't. Are you able to understand this point? If I can take Durga plus 3, what is the answer by default we are going to get, sir? Simple, Durga 3. What is the reason for that? At least one argument acts as string. If at least one argument is the string, then automatically plus operator acts as concatenation. Remember that this rule is applicable only for Java, sir. This rule is applicable only for Java, but not for Python. But not for Python. The people who are telling, yes, Durga 3, the answer I will give left and right. Remember that, okay? The answer what you are going to get, you never going to get Durga 3, error. Are you getting right? What answer by default you are going to get? Error we are going to get in Python. But in Java, it is the Durga 3 only. But in Python, it will give left and right. The reason for that is, if you want to apply plus operator for string arguments, if you want to apply plus operator for string argument, compulsory both arguments should be string type only. Remember that, sir. If one is a string but the other one is a non-string, immediately we are going to get error. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. Okay, I'm taking Durga plus 3. Durga plus 3. Can you please observe? Type error we are getting must be str, not int. Sir, immediately I want to take Durga plus 3 I'm taking. Now can you please tell what the answer? Array, why you are thinking that much? What is the answer, sir? Durga plus 3, both are string or not? Yes, both are string. Durga 3, perfectly the answer. Kapil, I hope you can able to understand. Yes, clear for all of it? So make sure, sir, if you want to apply plus operator for string, compulsory both arguments should be string type only. Remember that, sir. Okay, by mistake if you are trying to use sir, any other argument like number type, immediately we are going to get error, right? Okay, make sure. Next, sir, what about minus operator not applicable for string? By mistake if you are trying to apply, immediately we are going to get error. Ayush, is that clear? Minus operator for the strings not applicable. Remember. Next one after that, sir, if you want Durga plus str of 3, can you please tell, is it valid or not? Str of 3 will become what? Array str of 3 will become string only. String plus a string. Durga 3 perfectly itself is the answer. Don't worry about that. Sir, only one rule. If you want to apply plus operator for the strings, compulsory both arguments should be string type only. That's what you people should aware, right? Clear? Yes, man. Are you able to understand, right? That's all. This is about what you should aware. Next, similarly, we can apply star operator for string type also. Star operator for str type also, sir. In that case, that operator is called repetition operator. What is that operator name, sir? It is a string multiplication operator or repetition operator. Sir, string multiplication operator, right? What is the meaning of multiplication operator for the string? Remember that. Sir, suppose if I can take Durga under 3. Are getting multiplication, right? Durga under 3. Can you please tell what the answer by default we are going to get? Array, what the answer we are going to get? Durga 3 times it's going to come, sir. Have you observed, right? Durga 3 times it's going to come. Durga, sir, star 3. Okay, remember what the answer by default we are going to get, sir? Durga like this, right? Now I have one small doubt, sir. Okay, Durga is the string, sir, into just I'm taking 3, sir. Anyone can you please guess what the answer? Yes, hurry. What the answer, man? Here star operator I used. Okay, what the answer we are going to get? What the answer? Still some people are feeling error. Some people are telling Durga. Oh, Durga 3. Don't think too much further, sir. Yes, what the answer by default we are going to get? Anyone? I want to listen from you people. Please respond. What answer by default we are going to get, sir? Okay, if I can take like this, okay, immediately Python will give left and right, because the reason is, if you want to apply star operator for the string type, compulsory one argument should be string, second argument should be number, int value only. Are you getting it? Second argument compulsory should be what? Int value only. By mistake, if you are taking some non-int value, observe that error, sir. What error? Can't multiply sequence by non-int type str. Sir, if you want to apply star operator for the string, compulsory, sir, one argument should be string, second argument should be number, one argument should be int value, second argument should be, okay, str. Clear for all of it? This is also one very important rule you people should aware, sir. Okay, remember, sir. Now just let me explain here. Just observe a bit carefully, sir. Sir, I'm taking Durga, sir, into 3.0. Can you please tell what the answer? Yes, good. If I can take like this, sir, in the last error is very clear. It is always expecting int type only, but you are taking 3.0, man. You are taking 3.0. Have you observed, sir? Non-int type float. Sorry, man. For the float, it is not applicable. Sir, compulsory argument should be int value only. Sir, can you please tell 2 into Durga? Is it valid or not? 2 into Durga, is it valid or not? Arey? 2 into Durga, is it valid or invalid? What is the problem, man? Sir, order is not important. Only one thing. One argument should be int value. Second argument should be string value. Remember that, sir, string value or any sequence. Okay. Now, perfectly Durga by default we are going to get no problem at all. Clear, right, sir? These are various important loopholes about arithmetic operators, right? Okay, make sure, sir, total how many operators are there? Make sure, sir, plus we covered, minus, next and after that multiplication, next division, next and after that modulo. These are all our known things only. Next and after that star operator and the power operator you should aware. But compulsory you should aware what is the difference between, okay, normal division and the float division. Normal division always going to return float value, but floor division always going to return either int value or float value based on arguments. Next and after that plus operator and the star operator applicable for string type also. Okay, sir, if I use plus operator for str, then it acts as concatenation operator. If I use star operator for string, then it acts as multiplication operator, right? Sir, if for plus operator you want to apply for a string, compulsory both arguments should be a string type only. If we apply star operator for the string type, one argument should be string, the second argument should be int. Clear, right? Yes, any doubt about this terminology? That's all. This is about, okay, this is about what you people should aware about arithmetic operators, right? Sir, all the people are able to understand what the meaning of star operators are. Star operator means power, man, power operator, right? Sir, 10 star 2, if I can take, sir, what is the meaning of that? Yes, what is the meaning? Sir, Onkar, can you please tell what is the meaning of that? 10 power 10 square. 10 square means what? 10 into 10. What about its value, sir? 100 by default we are going to get. I hope not required to keep much explanation. 100 by default we are going to get, sir. Make sure you should aware. Clear? Yes, Onkar, are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. This is beyond that nothing, sir. That's all. These are various things you people should be aware about the Python arithmetic operators, right? Sir, can I go for next operator, relational operator? But before that, sir, you people should aware something. Sir is asking, sir, Aish is asking one doubt. Okay, even. Sir, just observe that his doubt is 10 power minus 2. Are you getting that? 10 power minus 2. What will happen, sir? 0.01. Are you getting that? 10 power minus 2 means, okay, 10. Okay, it's something like 10 by 10 square. It is going to consider something like 10 by 10 square. Are you getting it? 10 by 10 square. 10 by 10 square is nothing but something like 0.0, something like 1 by 100, something like it's going to evaluate, it seems. Correct? 1 by 100 or something like it. So it's going to consider. Okay, like sir, maybe negative values also are going to be accepted, like, okay, that's all, sir. Just anyway, you can execute some 3 or 4 cases, and then you can able to conclude, no problem at all, sir. Okay, next, complex numbers, if I can take, what will happen? Okay, 10 plus 2j, 10 plus 2j, sir, like I'm taking 10 plus 2j, I'm taking star here, star operator. Next, and after that 10 plus 3j I'm taking. What will happen, sir? Can you please observe that? Can you please observe that? Something like it's going to be happen. But don't worry much about that. Internal it's working. But how it is going to work, you can able to take it, sir. Don't worry about that. But perfectly itself is acceptable. Remember that. Okay. Can I go to the next level? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's all, sir. We are not required to check all possible permutations and combinations. Don't worry about that. The people who are very much interested to do research, then open the ideal Python shell, and then you can practice. But this knowledge is more enough. Okay, if you want just only operators, we can able to discuss minimum 6 months. Don't worry. Okay. Next, sir, what is the next cinema? What we require to tax? Very very important point, son. Sir, x by 0, x by 0, x percentage 0. Remember that, x by 0, x percentage 0, x percentage 0. Sir, these things always going to rise 0 division error. Remember this, for any number x, sir, x by 0, x percentage 0, I mean x modulo 0, always going to return 0 division error. Remember this one, sir. Okay, sir, just have a look once. 10 by 0, what the answer we are getting, sir? 0 division error. Correct or not? 10 by okay, 10 modulo 0, sir. First divide 10 with 0, and then what is the remainder? First divide 10 with 0 means 0 division error by default you are going to get, sir. Okay, 0, 10 floor division I'm taking, sir. Still, okay, still we are going to get same 0 division error only. Remember, sir, 10 any number x, sir, something like 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. I'm taking, sir, one float value. If I can take float value 10.5, sir, by 0, 10.5 by 0, 0 division error, float division by 0, int division by 0, something like, sir, any number x, division by 0, the result is always 0 division error, sir. 0 division error. Next, 0 by 0, if I can consider 0 division error. Next, and after that 0.0 by 0, 0.0 by 0, 0 division error. Sir, it is the straightforward. Make sure, sir. Next, 10 power 0. Sir, very simple. 10 power 0. What about its value? Array, anything power 0, its value is always 1. I will remember, right? 1. It is not 0 division error. Okay, 10 power 0, 2 power 0, or 3 power 0, 10 power 0, its value is always 1. Remember, it's the normal mathematics, right? Okay, that's all. So make sure for any number, x division by 0, or normal division, or floor division, or modulo, the result is always, okay, 0 division error, right? Remember this one, sir. Okay, can I go to the next level? Array, can I go to the next level? That's all. These are various things what you people should be aware about arithmetic operators, right? So now I have to talk about relational operators. Python operator, small differences are there when compared with other language operators. So that's why special care must be required. Here, how the division operator, how the floor division operator is going to work. Next, and after that, exponential operator is their power operator. How it is going to work? You should have clarity, sir. Next, do you know in Python, in always straightforward answer, 0 divide with 0 is always a 0 division error. But in Java, the people who knows Java, there the behavior is the difference. Sometimes you will get infinity, sometimes you will get NaN, but in Python, no such type of terminology. Always we are going to get 0 division error only. No loopholes here. But in Java, there are multiple loopholes are there. Not required to keep those things right here. Next, relational operators, right? Sir, I want to relational or compare. Sir, is it less than? Next, and after that, is it less than or equal to? Next, and after that, is it sir, here have you observed greater than? greater than or equal to, less than, next one after that less than or equal to, like these operators are by default considered relational operators. Make sure, sir. Sir, now take very much special care about these relational operators, right? Okay, sir, now I'm taking here, observe a bit carefully, sir. A is equal to 10, A is equal to 10, B is equal to just 20. I'm taking, sir. Okay, here just I'm taking print of A greater than B. A is greater than B. Is I'm taking, sir, A greater than B, sir. Just take a bit very special care. A greater than B. Okay, like I'm taking A greater than or equal to B, greater than or equal to, like this. Sir, A lesser than B, A lesser than B. Next, A less than or equal to, A less than or equal to, sir. So, happily we can apply two numbers. Numbers, no problem at all. Can you please tell what is the answer in the first case? Respond. What is the answer in the first case? True or false? False. You know, first one is the false because 10 greater than 20, false. Greater than or equal to 20, this one is also false only, right? Next, less than is nothing but what? True, sir. Next, less than or equal to is nothing but what? True, sir. You know, it's a normal mathematics only, right? Sir, now observe that. Happily, if you consider that, okay, A greater than B, the false, next true, by default you are going to get, sir. Okay, not required to keep much explanation about this terminology. Make sure, sir, you people should aware, okay, how the relational operators are going to work. What is the next cinema, sir? Observe. We can apply relational operators for STR type also. Remember that. We can apply relational operators for STR type also, string type also. You can apply, sir, no problem at all. Sir, now how it is going to be, sir? A is equal to, just I'm taking Durga. A is equal to Durga. Next, B is equal to Ravi, like this I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell what is the answer we are going to get now? First one is the Durga and the Ravi. A greater than B. Is it true or false? Only first one. I'm not talking about second. A greater than B. Is it true or false? Respond. Each and every person respond. Is it true or false? A greater than B. Sir, how you are considering it is the true, sir? Most of the people are telling true. True is the answer. Why you are considering true is the answer? Because with respect to length. Remember that. With respect to length. Excellent, man. Excellent. Because A length is 5, but B length is 4. That's why obviously A is always greater than B only. Clear? Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand, right? So these operators are applicable for the string or not? Yes. If you apply these operators for the string, then the comparison is going to be happen with respect to, respond, man. Why you are silent? The comparison is always going to be happen with respect to length. With respect to length. If any person is telling like that, I will give left and right. Remember that, okay? Sir, not based on the length, it is based on alphabetical order. Remember that, okay? Not based on the length, based on alphabetical order. Okay, don't create your own Python, man. It is the alphabetical order it is going to consider. Remember. So according to alphabetical order, R under D, which is bigger? Obviously, which one is the bigger, sir? R under D, which is the bigger? R itself is the bigger. That's why A greater than B is the false. A greater than or equal to B, A is the false. A less than B is the true. A less than or equal to B itself is the true. So whatever answers we covered for the last example, even in this case also same, sir. Remember this one. Even in this case also same. Just have a look once. False, true. Sir, some people are asking, sir, it is the capital T, sir. Are you getting? It is the capital T, capital D. Can you spell out? What will happen, sir? Good. What will happen, sir? Anyone, can you please tell what will happen? Sir, capital D. Do you know capital D 65? Small d is nothing but 97. Are you getting? Capital D means what? 65, which is smaller than small d also. Capital D means, do you know capital A? Sir, have you remembered? Sir, capital A. What about its Unicode value? What about its Unicode value, sir? 65. Are you getting? Sir, small a means what? 97. Smaller values are bigger than capital letters. That's why, can you please tell what is the answer by default you are going to get, sir? If I can take capital Durga, small Durga, which is bigger? Which is bigger? Which one is the bigger? B is bigger. B is bigger. That's why A greater than B, the false and so on. Let me consider whether it is going to compare based on Unicode or not, based on like, sir, correct or not? Can you please cross check? Is it correct or not? Yes. Okay. Make sure, sir. Make sure. This is what you people should be aware. Okay. So you can apply relational operators. We can apply relational operators for string type also. Sir, if we are applying for the string type, then it's always going to consider based on alphabetical order. Remember that, sir. Okay. Sir, what is the meaning of based on alphabetical order? Capital D, small d. Which is the smaller? Yes, man. Which is the smaller? Capital D. Which is the smaller? Capital D is smaller than small d, because capital D Unicode may be 65, 66, 67, 68. 68 is the Unicode value. But small d is nothing but 97, 98, 99, 100 itself is the Unicode value. It is always going to perform comparison with respect to Unicode, or some people may use ASCII code. Are you getting that? Sir, based on ASCII code, the comparison is by default is going to be happen. Clear, right? It is not going to be converted in the binary. It is always going to consider its Unicode values and it's going to compare, sir. Okay. Now I'm taking, sir, here Abja, Durga, next and after that, sir, Darga. Like I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell which is bigger, which is smaller? First letters are matched. First letters are matched. Then automatically, now if the first letters are matched, second letters we require to compare. Sir, second letters, U, but here small a. Here small u is bigger. That's why A is bigger than B. Okay? A is bigger than B. Correct or not? A greater than B is a true. A greater than or equal to B is a true, like this. Okay? Can I apply relational operators for the string type or not? Respond. Can I apply relational operators for the string type or not? Yes. No problem at all. Okay. Next, if you apply relational operators for string type, then automatically, do you know, it is going to work for based on Unicode, based on alphabetical order. Remember. But the people who are coming from Java background, if you can use these operators for Java string, then compiler will give left and right. Remember that in Python, for the string, happily you can use relational operators, but not in Java, sir. Remember, okay? The people who are coming from Java, observe the difference. Next, there is one more small point, sir. Sir, now, don't laugh, okay? Can you please tell, what is the output by default you are going to get in this case, sir? Okay, true I'm taking. Next, and after that, false I'm taking. True I'm taking, false I'm taking. Can I apply A greater than B? A greater than or equal to B? A less than B? A less than or equal to B? Can you please tell what the answers we are going to get, man? Sir, A and B, which is bigger, which is smaller? Which is bigger and which is smaller, man? Correct. True is the bigger, false is the smaller. Correct or not? True is the bigger, false is the smaller. Because internally, true means what? Internally, true means what? 1. Next, false means what? 0. That's why it is going to consider internally their values. That's why, sir, A greater than B, true. A greater than or equal to B, true. A less than B, false. A less than or equal to B, false only. Now observe, true, false, by default you are going to get, sir. Sir, for the boolean, no problem at all. We can apply relational operators. Then internally, it is going to consider it's a number, sir. Because true and false in Python, how internally going to be represented, you know. Already I covered in the last sessions very clearly, sir. True means 1, false means what? 0. Remember, okay? Based on this analysis, happily do you know A greater than B is the true, greater than or equal to B is the true, A less than B means 1 less than 0 is the false. Like you should aware. Any explanation is required? Yes? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, some student is asking, A, if I can take like this. A, if I can take like this. Sir, can you please tell which is bigger, which is the smaller, sir? Because now it is not going to consider. Now it's not going to consider from from boolean, it is considered as a string only. For the string true and false, capital T is the bigger than small f, capital F. That's why. So this one is the bigger. This one is the bigger than this one. Remember this one, sir. This one is the bigger than this one. Make sure, sir. Sir, if one is the true, and the second one is sir, number I'm taking. Sir, just 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. Observe the outputs. Perfectly it is valid. Okay, sir, one is true, but the second one is just a boolean value I'm taking. One is the string, second one is the boolean. Now observe that immediately compare method. I mean error, type error greater than not supported between str and boolean, like this, right? Okay, so that's all. This is about how you can apply for the boolean, how you can able to apply for the boolean type. For string type you can apply. For string type you can apply. Next and after that for numbers you can apply. Even for the boolean also you can apply these operators, right? Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Next, greater than and greater than are equal to is generating same always. No, Divya. Both are completely different. 10 greater than 10. Next, 10 greater than or equal to 10. Sir, both are not same. 10 greater than 10. What the answer? Respond. 10 greater than 10. What the answer? False. Because 10 is not greater than 10. But 10 greater than or equal to 10. What the answer, sir? True. Okay. Clear, I hope. Divya, are you able to understand, right? Okay. Sir, that's all. This is. Next, in the string case, if these are the string, case, then automatically string case 10, both are always the same. Okay. Both are always the same. No problem at all. Okay. That's all. Sir, now let me talk about next level. Let me talk about next level, sir. What is the next terminology we require to talk about? There is one small important point you should aware, sir. Do you know? Observe that, sir. Up to this is the clear? Array, any explanation is required? Relational operators you can apply for int type, for the string type, even for the boolean type also. Almost everywhere you can able to apply relational operators, right? Now slowly, small coding level, just let me take, sir. A 10, B is equal to 20. Just for your to see some a bit lengthy code, sir. That's about my main intention. A greater than B. If A greater than B, print A is greater than B. A is greater than B, sir. Now else print A is not greater than B. Not greater than B, sir. Okay, like this I'm taking. Just I'm taking if else. Sir, you have to familiar with the syntaxes. Observe that. If A greater than B, else, okay, like this, A is not greater than B, like you people should aware clearly. Sir, can you please tell what the answer by default you are going to get? Else part is going to execute. A is not greater than B. Observe that. Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's just for your idea purpose. Just a bit instead of only one line. If you are using multiple lines, you can able to see the difference, right? Okay, that's all. Next, one more small twist is there in the Python, which is not going to be there in most of the other languages, right? Okay, here just observe. Yes, some people are asking the doubt, sir, in Java we never going to, in Java our syntax is always, in Java our syntax is always something like if A greater than B. Okay, if A greater than B, then automatically system.out.println, like you can able to take system.out.println, like, sir, why you are taking, sir, colon symbol? Why you are taking colon symbol here? This is, that is the syntax in Python. Remember that. Are you getting? That is the syntax in Python. Make sure, sir. Okay, colon means the block is going to start. Okay, here curly braces, such type of terminology is not going to be there in Python. Remember this. Curly braces, such type of terminology is not there in Python. Indentation is there, sir. Sir, now if I can take like this, sir, all these things under if only, because, sir, in which line next line is starting at the same place or not? Now observe that, sir, where this line is starting, sir, in the same position only it is starting, right? This is nothing but indentation. Right? Here curly braces, such type of worst terminology not there in Python, man. If you are starting from the same line, it is considered as one block. Remember that. Same way, if I can take like this, this total thing is considered as one block. Curly braces, such type of terminology not applicable to the Python. Remember that. Everyone can able to understand. Now, what is the answer by default we are going to get? Sir, is it true or false? Is it true or false? False. Then else part is going to execute like this. Okay. Now observe, this part is going to execute multiple times. It's going to print. Then immediately ask, sir, where is the end? Sir? Sir, now here, if I can take something, it is under else part only. But instead of that, if I'm taking here XYZ, then automatically it is outside of else part. Remember that. Are you seeing the difference? Are you seeing the difference, right? Sir, here I'm taking this XYZ. Where you are taking previous line, at the same point only I'm taking, sir. This one is nothing but yes, in Python, spacing matters a lot. Remember that. Space matters a lot. This is nothing but indentation. In Python, indentation is the most important point, sir. Sometimes until getting familiarity, sir, definitely you people are going to feel it is the risky, but once you are getting habitization, then it's a really helpful feature only. Further survey, remember, don't feel it is something like something like sir, you know, risky or error prone. Praveen, seems to be beginning days you people may feel like that, but once you are habitized, you can enjoy like anything, man. I'm sure. Okay, indentation is the best approach. We are not required to use that bleedy curly braces under such type of terminology. Unnecessary length of the code is not going to be increased, sir. Clear? Yes, man. Are you able to understand, right? Now I will show. Anyway, time came, sir. Time came to talk a bit. Here, if I can take like this. Can you please tell, sir, what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Is it true or false? Is it true or false? Sir, it's the false. That's why immediately else part is required to execute. But in between if and else, here you took some statement. Okay, well, next it is going to print. But this else is related to which if? Are you getting? Is it a problem or not? In between if and else, you are taking some line. That's why immediately. Can you please cross check, sir? Immediately. Sir, syntax error, invalid syntax. Are you getting? Invalid syntax. Immediately we are going to get syntax error, invalid syntax. Make sure, sir. If you are taking compulsory here, this is so indentation until getting clarity. Compulsory, you people may feel, array space, this much story is there. Like in Python, space matters a lot, man. Indentation is the very, very, very important terminology. You people should aware. Now observe a bit carefully, sir. I'm taking here, just have a look once. What is the output by default you are going to get? A is greater than B. Okay, sir, not like or otherwise A. Can you please tell what is the output by default you are going to get now? Yes, please respond. What is the output by default you are going to get? Nothing. Because the reasoning is this condition true or false? If this condition is the true or false? False. If it is the false, these are two lines under if only. That's why immediately nothing is the output. But if I can take like this, don't get shocked. Can you please tell what the answer? Sir, it is false. That's why it is not going to execute. But this is not under if. It is independent statement. Now that independent statement will execute. Are you able to understand? Sir, if I can take this print here, what will happen? Instead of that, if I can take here, what will happen? Are you able to understand? Space matters a lot in Python. Remember that, sir. Okay, make sure, sir. It is the reachable code only. It is not unreachable. Reachable only, because if this condition fails, automatically the control will come to this place. No problem at all, sir. Okay, make sure. Next and after that, if you can take too much spaces. Are you getting? Observe. Now have a look once. Immediately, inconsistent use of tabs and spaces, in indentation. Are you getting right? Sir, space koncham vallu daggar pettukovalana. While using space, you have to take a bit special care. By mistake, one space plus or minus, your program is not going to work, man. Okay, there is one special error is waiting. What is that error, sir? Are you getting what is that error, Praveen? Are you able to see, right? Okay, tab error. Okay, tab error. Maybe a chance you have these type of things. So indentation, take a bit very special care because the time came. That's why just I'm telling, right? Sir, clear? Up to this, any explanation is required? Okay, so logical operators, make sure, sir. Next, even one small space also not allowed, man, not allowed. According to indentation, spaces must be matched, otherwise we are going to get tab error. Remember, okay? Now what is the next terminology? One small point is there about these relational operators, right? What is that? Yes, sir, if I can take 10 less than 20, please respond. What is the answer we are going to get? Don't think too much. Immediately you have to tell. False, Praveen. Kya hua, man? 10 less than 20. What is the answer we are going to get? What is the answer we are going to get? True. Because 10 less than 20 true. Please respond. Please respond. 10 less than 20 less than 30. 10 less than 20 less than 30. What is the answer we are going to get? Don't try to execute. Just think. Use your mind. What is the answer by default we are going to get, sir? Yes, good, good. Sir, my required students also there. Some people are telling it is error. Some people are telling it is the true. Can you please tell what the answer by default you are going to get? Is it error or true? Yes, in Java, if I can ask this question, Java compiler will give left and right. Because the reason is, sir, 10 less than 20, true, true. So true. True under 30, how you can compare? True under 30, how you can compare? Like, sir, compile time error you are going to get in Java. But make sure, sir, in Python, happily the valid, man. Happily the valid. What is the output by default we are going to get is, what is the output we are going to get is, sir, it is not something like, make sure it is not something like 10 less than 20. That's why 1 less than 30. That's why it is like, no. Sir, very simple. All comparisons is going to be performed by, all comparisons are going to be performed by Python. If at least one comparison is the false, then the result is always false. Remember, if at least one comparison is the false, the result is always false. If all comparisons are true, the result is always true. Remember that, okay? Sir, let me repeat once again. Sir, Python, chaining, this concept is nothing but what? Chaining of relational operators, right? Chaining of relational operators. Chaining of relational operators is possible. Remember, possible. Sir, if at least, yes, sir, maybe a chance to use, no problem at all, sir, you can use. If every comparison is the true, the result is always a true. If at least one comparison fails, the result is always, sir, false only. Remember that, okay? Sir, now have a look once. Sir. I want to take here just observe a bit very carefully, sir. I want to take here just 10 less than 20, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40. I'm taking, sir. True is the answer because all the conditions are satisfied, sir. Sir, 10 less than 20, less than 30, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, greater than 70. I'm taking. Can you please tell what the answer? Immediately you have to tell what the answer? False. Because, sir, all 10, 20, 30, all these conditions are satisfied, sir. But only one condition fails. 50 greater than 70, one condition fails. That's why false is the answer. So, chaining of relational operators is always possible. No problem at all. Sir, in the chaining of relational operators, if at least one operator returns false, then automatically the result is always false. If all operators returns true, then only the result is true, sir. Yes? Clear? Yes, ma'am? Are you able to understand, right? Now, some student is asking, matter of 1 minute, please observe. Immediately you have to tell the answer. I'm not required to execute this code also. Please respond, sir. What is the output by default you are going to get? Okay, 10 less than 20, less than 35, greater than 35, okay, greater than 3. What is the answer? First one, true or false? Array, first one, true or false? True. Sir, second one, true or false? Second one, true or false? True. Next, 35 greater than 3, true or false? True or false? 35 greater than 3, true. Sir, all the conditions, it seems all the conditions are true, sir. Now, let me execute this point. Okay, here I'm taking, can you please observe that? Okay, can you please observe 10 less than 20, less than 35, greater than. Are you getting right? True, because all the conditions are satisfied. That's why true is the answer. Clear, Yanacharya? I hope. Okay, that's all, sir. This is about relational operators, right? Sir, what is the next cinema we require to talk about? Equality operators. Are you getting that? What the next one, sir? Equality operators, right? Sir, there are two types of equality operators are there. Sir, double equal and not equal, right? Double equal operator and not equal operator. Okay, that's all, sir. These are things we will discuss in the next session because there may be a gap. That's why just tomorrow we are going to discuss in detail. Don't worry about that, sir.